Dead Space 2.
You gotta take some drinks. You haven't said Zealot like silly for the last hour.
But if I can get away with not saying it, then I don't have to.
No, that's not how it works.
Mm-hmm. You gotta call me out as it happens if you want me to drink.
I just did.
So it was pretty goddamn
You
weird.
didn't say it.
My
And every time we spear something.
my second time, maybe it was my first time. First or second time through the game, on this room, I got stuck. I had no idea where to go. Right?
You hit the fucking middle stick in and it gives you a little arrow.
Couldn't figure out where to go. Right? I'm like, okay, there's nothing to do in this room.
No sympathy.
I can't get into this room. Right?
Do not understand.
You know how there's like this power cell that you have to replace?
Oh yeah, the one
There's
that's
a
sitting
broken
the
one
middle
up
of
in the ceiling.
There. Yeah.
That was empty. And the other one was empty. Like neither of the power nodes loaded.
That's
Like it glitched. Like I'm not this stupid. Like I'm obviously, I don't know what's going on. I'm missing something, you know?
Yeah.
And I ran all the way back as far as I could. And nothing. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to like go back to a save. So I quit, went back to a save, got back to this room, and there was the power nodes in those things. Because I was even looking for them, like there's gotta be a power node to open this door.
So that reminds me of two different things. One, when I was researching what I was going to do for hardcore, like where my save points were going to be, I was just kind of reading different forums and stuff, seeing what other people suggested and what other people were doing.
Yeah.
And someone mentioned that at the point where all those cops were, with their riot shields, that the cops didn't load. And that they died. Like, kind of mysteriously.
Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah, so that, and also, what chapter was it? What chapter did I just save on? 11? Like right before the elevator?
Yeah.
So there have been a couple glitches with like power nodes, power node door glitches where they just keep respawning if you save and then quit and then reload and all that. Which you can't really take advantage of in hardcore, but on chapter 11 where I just saved, like you can run back far enough that stuff reloads, including like ammo and stuff that's just laying around. So I'm kind of wondering if it's just a glitch where stuff doesn't load, or like, do you see what I'm saying? Like you can make stuff load by like running far away enough. And you know how sometimes you're going through the game and the door opens like super fast, and then you go back there and the door takes like 15 seconds to open.
In Mario, you need a shell from a turtle, but if you walk far enough past and far enough back, the turtle will be back. Say you knock the turtle into the lava and you're like, shit, I needed that turtle. So you walk ahead and then walk back, and then you can use that turtle.
Exactly. Just one of those video game things.
Yeah.
Like only playing enough video games would you possibly think of that, or be able to recognize that pattern as like, oh, it's just a game.
Yeah.
Not, oh, it's a fucking
I already got the ammo. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of wondering if you'd be able to take advantage of that in hardcore, but not wondering enough to actually test it out. Just hypothesizing out loud.
Yeah. That's an interesting theory.
So, do you stasis these things?
Sometimes.
Apparently,
I'm trying. I haven't got that stupid achievement yet, so I keep aiming for their heads.
oh, not the babies, the spinning lasers.
Oh, I tried to stasis it and it didn't slow it down.
But that's the thing. Like I was streaming this part on my New Game Plus.
Yeah.
And someone was saying, stasising those things doesn't slow it down at all. But it kind of appeared to me as if it did.
Maybe it
And
does.
you can actually hit those things, but it doesn't break the whole system like you think it would. So I don't know.
I feel like I shot that guy's arm plenty of times.
Yeah, it gets weird sometimes. Like it gets kind of glitchy.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's just some enemies you shoot like 10 times and nothing happens to them.
Yeah.
And you just have to keep shooting them.
They're right next to you.
Yeah, like, the fuck am I supposed to do?
My
Not
face.
shoot them?
Yeah. Like, I've shot his arm like 4 times, and it should be usable as a weapon now.
And now his buddy is getting closer too.
Yeah.
So it looks like every time you go to a new room, some more guys respawn. Like a new wave of dudes shows up, and you have to kind of wait a second, kill them all, and then move on to the next zone.
Yeah.
And make your way all the way around the room clockwise or counterclockwise.
Ooh. Thing that didn't blow up in my face.
Yeah, there's some weird physics going on when you're holding something like that and you try to walk around a corner, and it kind of like doesn't let you turn the corner
Yeah.
because you're holding on to something and it gets kind of caught.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just have to like, and then you have to like swing wide or like step forward and swing wide around to get the spear to follow you around the corner.
Yeah. I wonder like how far, because it seems like your telekinesis kind of works around other objects. I wonder like how far, like if you could take it on the other side of a window and like walk it all the way down.
Yeah. I don't know. So last question was, when Dead Space 2 was first shown to the public, there were rumors about co-op gameplay. Overall, do you think the co-op would have hurt or helped the single-player campaign?
Hurt.
Yeah, just tacked on.
This isn't a lone
co-op.
game.
Like, this isn't a lone game. If there was a co-op mode, like a horde mode,
Yeah, like different levels that are designed for 2 people. Or like, you know, it'd be cool if there was like an A route and a B route where you meet up every once in a while. You know how you only meet up with Strauss and Ellie like
no, this
once
is from the same
every...
company that published Army of Two. You think they could throw some bullshit things in there to just make you like, you know, go
I'm
back
just saying,
and
like,
back.
if it was 90% not co-op, but you needed someone, like, you'd meet up with them once in a while. Like, once per level, you'd meet up and, like, be doing objectives that complemented each other. So you could, like, have your headset in with your friend, but still get the same, like, one-player experience. That might be cool. I don't know.
I think it's because you're too close to that guy that screws it up.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think the dumb ones are better co-op ones.
The dumb one.
Like Gears of War,
Well,
Resident Evil 5.
a horde mode, I think, would have been cool for this game,
Yeah.
where you take your single player character and all the weapons you've upgraded and whatever,
And survive.
and then like, you know, between rounds, like, you know, this is fucking zombie mode, like every Call of Duty game and every stupid game has now.
Yeah, every the mode you...
Except this is more like, this is a better zombie killing thing than Call of Duty. Call of Duty is fucking boring zombies. Like, this is cool. You chop off their arm.
And there's lots
then
of
throw their
different
arm back
kinds
at
of
them.
zombies in this
Yeah.
game.
It's not just